Hello Facebook friends, how are you doing today? Patrick Peace here. Wanted to make a quick video today. I've been making them the last couple of days, so I figured might as well make another one. Justin Trudeau visited Waterloo region yesterday. He had a number of different stops, and I'm sure you're thinking as I am that why didn't, if something event is coming up, you're going to hear about it. Any kind of, parade or an activity or something. I mean, if the leader of the country, the prime minister of the country is going to visit your town, how often does that happen? Not very often. You'd think you'd get a little bit of advance notice. Bardish Chagger was there. She's the member of parliament for this region, and she didn't mention anything about it. I follow her social media. She didn't mention anything about, Justin Trudeau coming to visit the town. Why wouldn't the prime minister give some advance notice? Well, obviously we know why. He doesn't want to be heckled. He doesn't want to get pushback. But it's still it's a bad situation, when the leader of the country, he can't even let people know that he's going to visit their town. Well, of course he did it on the sly. He visited a few private homes and he visited a private school. That's fine and dandy. They knew ahead of time. There was a photo of the little munchkin that was hoping to get a selfie. So they knew that he was coming to visit them. But why didn't he let the general population know? You would think that people would like to have the chance to meet their prime minister when he's visiting their town. But obviously we know why, because he doesn't want to face heckling like he got in Vancouver. And so, it is what it is. It's just a sad state when the leader of the country is so unliked that he has to visit places in secret in his own country. That to me is very, very sad. So that's all I have to say about that. I'm still looking for more signatures for my endorsement to run as a candidate. That's the form I don't know if you could see that. It probably doesn't show up that well. There you go. It just shows where you can sign address and signature, and at the bottom it has someone you can get witness for it. And I would you can leave that last section here, you can leave that blank. That's just gets initialed by the person that checks it, I guess. Internal use only, it says. And so I can send that to you digitally, and if you can sign that, if you live in the riding of Waterloo, so anywhere in the city of Waterloo or Northeast Kitchener, Bridgeport area of Kitchener, I'd be happy to send you that form, and you could fill that out for me. I'm still short of signatures. If I don't get enough signatures, I guess I won't run as a candidate, which is totally fine. You can see my shelves are getting empty. I'm in the process of moving, and so I'm going to be moving locations later in the summer. I'll still be very close to where I am now, so it's not going to be a huge change, but that is probably going to take up some time. So it will allow me, I guess, to focus on that if I don't run as an independent candidate. I would like to run as an independent candidate because I've already explained that I think it can be valuable to have to have another voice when they have things like debates or media exposure. I'd like to be able to have another voice for the average Canadian, what I call the common sense Canadian, that would stand up and speak out against the bills that are being passed that are taking away Canadians' rights and freedoms step by step by step by step, pushing us into a communist tyranny, which is rapidly happening. And even, it's reflected in how our leader behaves. The majority of the population can't stand him. They're fed up with Trudeau. They want him to get lost. And now the media is pushing Stephen Del Duca, who's looks even worse than Justin Trudeau. And, with his platform, it's just not a good thing for Canadians to have those type of people in power. And it could already be too late that the electorate doesn't have any opportunity to make a difference. And this is why 43% of the population refuses to vote. 43% of the population is enough, is more than enough. That would be double what the last provincial leader achieved in terms of votes. Let's say 10 million eligible voters for Ontario. The winner only got a couple million votes. 4 million of those eligible voters didn't vote. They gave it up. They said, oh, it doesn't matter, or I don't want to, or I don't want to take the time. They just abandoned their power. They abandoned their power to nothingness, and they allowed the government just to come in and install whoever they want, because they can easily drum up votes through the media or through, manipulating the perception of the public so that the people that do vote the way they want them to. And it's really sad that the vast majority of Canadians refuse to vote. So that's it for today. I think I might come on and do a Facebook Live and maybe do some feedback, do some questions. If people want to ask me any questions, please leave a comment. If you have a question that's political related or related to the writing of Waterloo that you're concerned about as a citizen, or maybe it's related to the federal level or the provincial level, doesn't matter. Maybe you've got questions about Trudeau, the Constitution, anything. Basically, just any comments. If you have, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll address it. And that's about it for today. Not too much news going on, so I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.